What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another video today. We're going to look at tech from Bad Batch. Let's check it out. That's right, guys. We're back. I just finished the video on Wrecker, and we're following that up with tech, where it's Ricker and Tick, and maybe Paz Vizsla, and then eventually Shang-Chi and some other stuff that I've had delivered over the past little bit. Pretty excited for this one because Bad Batch, I gotta be honest with you guys, the first few episodes were a little weird, but the last two, man, they were good. they were good. And I even commented, and I know I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for this, I know it, but this week's episode of the Bad Batch, for me, was better than Mando. Just saying. You can flame me in the comment section if you want. I love Mando. It's a good episode. But the Bad Batch, whew, it was good. You can argue with me down there. Let's get into this. I've got the blogger photos of tech from Hot Toys, and obviously I'm going to have some secret base photos from our friends over at Pop Collectibles they got for us. So if you want to pre-order one of these, there's a link down there for that if you like. But let's get into the blogger photos first, and then we'll run into the in-person photos if we can. But here's tech, looking all kinds of awesome behind some kind of rock that Hot Toys has made and is not giving to us. So there you go. I guess you can just go in your yard or go to Home Depot or something and buy a rock, and you can do the same pose. Tech looks pretty awesome. His armor is definitely distinct from the rest of the guys. It's more of a white, light gray color versus the dark gray graphite color we've got with the other guys. So he's definitely going to stand out in the crowd, which makes sense. And he's got all these little pockets and patches and pouches and leathers, well, pleather, and all kinds of cool stuff on his back. And then he's got this large backpack again, which I mentioned in the Wrecker video as well. The backpacks are just, they're heavy, and magnetics is good. But they're a little heavy, and posing them can be a little bit of a chore sometimes. But I think it does the part. It looks like it's supposed to look. Tech's helmet is absolutely a standout from the rest of the guys. I very much like it. He does look like he's got a little bit of posability here. I'm looking at that hip because he doesn't have like thigh armor. Well, he does on this side, but on this side, it doesn't look like it's hindering the range of motion on the hip all that much. So that's pretty cool. I am wondering if this brown stuff is pleather or molded. I really hope that is molded pouches. If any of you own a Deadpool figure, you know what I'm talking about, because the glue comes undone, the pouches open up. It's a thing. Here's another head sculpt, which we'll take a look at in live action here in just a little bit, but it's better. I'll say it's better. I like it more than the Wrecker head sculpt, but it's not as good as Echo and Hunter, in my opinion, and Crosshair. This is, yeah, we'll see more about that in a little bit. I'm digging this, man. Tech looks flipping awesome. So we're going to have a couple different looks, 3 styles of display. So you've got the unhelmeted head. You can put the goggles on, which does make it look a little bit better. I think the receding hairline might be what's killing it for me on this one. I don't know. We'll see. You can have the helmet on and the visor up, and then you can obviously have the visor down if you want. And you can have him working on his visor. So that's kind of interesting. I want to see, and I didn't look at this earlier, but I'm looking at, does this slide over the head sculpt? Or is this an extra helmet? Like, I'm looking at this and I'm going, Like, if you can see in it, which makes me think you can slide it over the head sculpt. I don't know. Not a big fan of those, because then you get paint rubs and all that kind of stuff, but it may be the case. I don't know. We'll see here in a little bit. It certainly does appear that way, right? Yeah, I don't know. But here it is. With his brothers looking all kinds of fantastic. And a battle droid, which Hot Toys, what the hell are you waiting on? Give us some battle droids. Interesting. So this is definitely some sculpted products going on here. I dig that. If that's pleather, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. And I'm really hoping these pouches are, it looks sculpted, right? That looks sculpted on this right arm there, I think. Let's get into the blogger photos, because I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, So this communicator deal or whatever this thing is on his arm, that opens up. That's cool. He's got some tools. No doubt he can store in his backpack. I'm sure that opens. I'm sure that's a thing. Droid poppers. We got some hands. Yeah. I want to know. I wonder if there's a photo in here of this. I want to know about the helmet. That's what I want to know about. But here's the photos of it at Secret Base on display. It looks quite good, I must say. I mean, here, I think, yeah, there's a head in there. This is a slide over helmet. You can literally see the head in there. Oh man, I wish they hadn't done that. I wish they hadn't done that. Because you're going to damage the head. You're going to have paint transfer from the head to the helmet or the helmet to the head, and it's going to be, you're going to scratch stuff. It's going to be, why? Anyways, I digress. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you like that? I'm not a fan of that. But this visor looks pretty sweet. I dig the paint application and weathering they've got going on all around. Even the goggles are weathered. I mean, everything about this is painted up to the nines. I'm very happy about the paint job on it. No doubt we've got oversized weapons again for these hands, and we'll have to heat them up with a hairdryer or something and get the hands open up. No doubt about that. Outside of this, yeah, look, they couldn't even get, and this is what I mean. They can't even get him to hold the weapon the proper way because the hands are too small. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. 3 styles of display we look, tech, normal display base. Again, I'm hoping, these pouches look like they're molded. I'm hoping this is molded as well. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, this guy looks quite flippin' fantastic. I do have questions about the head sculpt thing. But here's what I was talking about earlier about the armor. So this is just a black pant. He has no upper thigh armor, as it were, to hinder the range of motion. So that's kind of cool. He's got a little pouch here or strap here on the side for his tools. I like that. We got some droid poppers. We got some hands. Yeah. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this altogether. But let me know your thoughts on the whole putting the helmet over the head thing. Is that kind of a thing? And let me know your thoughts on the head sculpt. Is this head sculpt acceptable for tech from the Bad Batch, from an animation version to a live action version? Is it better than Wrecker? Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? Are you getting it? Let me know that in the comment section down below. As always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, what the heck are you waiting on? Do that if you want to check us out on Patreon. That'd be amazing as well. We have a Patreon Facebook group, Discord, Zoom meetups. We have all kinds of stuff going on there, giveaways, all kinds of stuff going on. But anyways, as always, click what you like. See you next time.